The wonderful sound of Cow hit me inside, and coincidentally, as if by magic, we have Maxine Boxall and Mark on the blower now. How are you guys?
We're good, thank you. We're good. Can we give you a big moo?
You certainly. Is it a Frisian cow?
It's whatever cow you want us to be.
That is a fantastic answer, that is, Maxine. Now, what we do, I mean, a lot of people get locked up and arrested for trolling the internet, but that's what we do, and that's what I do. Now, anytime I see, because like my hero is Paul Weller, and I do go onto Paul's accounts quite a lot. I don't stalk him, but, you know.
No? Are you sure?
Yeah, not far away. And Paul, with Whitey and other people that's been in his band and his friends, he'll always give, you know, a bit of a shout out to the music, to the videos, etc., etc. And a while back, I saw this about Cow with Shelter that Paul played on, and the new track hit me inside, and I thought, I've got to keep looking about Cow. I want to know more about Cow. So I looked at it, I researched it, I thought, blimey, wow, and now you're here.
Ah, bless you.
How did you get in contact with Paul in the first place?
Well, we're actually related to Paul, so rather than keep that one quiet, we'll just let that one out the bag.
Okay, by marriage or blood?
By, well, Mark and Paul's mums are sisters.
Lovely, oh, that helps, doesn't it?
So there's no point in keeping that one quiet, because everybody knows that, so we don't push that through our music, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we don't,
I do.
like shout from the rooftops, oh, we're related to Paul Weller or anything like that. And a lot of the times we don't actually put his name to anything unless he asks us to, sort of thing. So we're not jumping on someone else's bandwagon, as to say. We believe in our own music, so we push it as Cow rather than Paul Weller's relations. You know what I mean, sort of thing. So we don't sort of like tell too many people that. We're proud of the fact that we're related to him, but we let people find that out themselves rather than we don't blow the horns and say Paul Weller's featuring and all this rubbish. And if we're gigging, we don't say special guest appearing to get more heads through the door, and things like that. You know what I mean? So we do keep it under the radar because we believe in what we do, as well as Paul believes in what we do, so we don't use his name like a whore, should we say.
How did you, talking about the name, how did you come across the name Cow? Because I'm loving your album, 12 banging tracks. I'm loving the artwork. I think it's ever so clever with the colours that you've got and the way that you've got Cow and 3. It kind of links in. I just think it looks beautiful.
It's great, isn't it? Yeah, no, we like that. We've always had the same sort of logo with Cow, because if you turn it upside down, it says mod.
Right.
So if you turn her upside down, she sort of says mod.
Oh, right. It is genius, isn't it?
It is.
So we're mods, me and Mark are mods, but our music isn't mod. We're not power pop, scissor kicking, a mod band. Our mod influences are further back, if you understand what I mean. We're back in the 60s. We love Motown and the Stax, and you know, we love soul, sort of thing. That's where our roots come from, sort of thing. So although we are mods and we live and breathe mod, our music isn't what you would class as a mod band. You know, we're not power pop and scissor kicking, and we're a bit old for that, Gabby, you know what I mean? It'd look ridiculous, wouldn't it?
I do know what you mean, because I think we're probably of a similar age. I mean, I've just turned 50 and I've got a birthday coming up soon. I've got to apologise. In 2010, you did support Paul in Birmingham, and I would have been in the Prince of Wales
in the
pub. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Well, you missed a cracking act. That's all I can say, if you was in the pub.
Yeah, and I think Paul come on slightly early that night, because in them days he would have started with Peacock Suit, and we kind of heard Peacock Suit, and then there was like a run of people like towards the stage, because God actually has just taken it.
Yeah.
Now, another...
Well, Jesus came off and God came on.
That's a great way of putting it.
The holy cow came off and God came on.
Fantastic. Now, your double A-side vinyl with
Yeah.
Rise and Up, that's another mod legend. Steve Ellis. Now, you bumped into Steve in a record and a clothes shop. Was it in Brighton, 2013?
Yeah, it was in Brighton. Yeah, it was probably 1622 AD. That's how long ago. It's been going. But no, yeah, we bumped into him and just struck up. I mean, we've met him a couple of times previously at different venues and different gigs, but not on like a personal one-to-one basis. And we got chatting in Brighton, and he said that he was doing a new album and was looking for some songs. So we said we're songwriters. So Rise is featuring on Steve's new album next year.
Yeah.
And Up obviously is on our album, and we're writing some other stuff for Steve to go on his album also for next year as well. So yeah, we just struck up a real great friendship with him, and he is a top guy. He's fabulous. He's lovely. He's a lovely fella.
I think you find most people in music are really that actually like the music, because you've got one thing in common, and that's that love of the sound and the lyrics. And you know, the amount of artists that we're linking up with that are playing on other people's singles and albums and gigging together, it's just like one big family, isn't it, really?
It is. Well, like, all musicians are like prostitutes. They do like to put themselves about a bit, don't they? You know what I mean? So if there's a song going and you've got an idea, then jump on it. You know what I mean? Put your idea on it. And everybody's open to that whole little circle. If you've got a talent, and they know that you've got a talent, then go for it. You know what I mean? If you get an idea in your head, then pop it on. You know, we've done that with Paul's stuff. We've played and sung on quite a lot of Paul's stuff. Just chucking some ideas at him, and he's like, "Go in and do it then," sort of thing. So yeah, we all jump in and help each other out and what have you, sort of thing. So it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice to have that group of friends that you can rely on. I mean, me and Mark can play guitars, piano, do string arrangements and stuff like that, but there is some things, drums, we can't play drums.
Yeah.
You know, they just hang around with the band, don't they, drummers, sort of thing. So we have to reach out for some artists that can do the things that we can't do, sort of thing. But other than that, we try and keep it to me and Mark doing most of the stuff, unless it's something that we can't actually do, sort of thing. So yeah, no, it's good. We've got a nice little collection of friends, shall we say, that we can call upon when needed.
Now on Secrets, Steve Pilgrim plays drums, a bit of backing vocals as well.
Yeah, we caught him actually one day. They'd just come back from somewhere, and they all went off for the day, apart from Steve Pilgrim, and he popped his head in the studio to say hello, and we was like, we can do with you. So he said, like, give us an hour, and then we gave him an hour, and he done it in one take. So fabulous. And then he came up with an idea about putting some vocals on as well. So we was like, yeah, go for it. Like I said, you know, if you've got an idea, if you've got that in you and you've got that idea, then we're happy to go with it, sort of thing, you know. Whether it ends up on the cutting room floor is another thing when the mix comes, but if it works, it stays.
Now, Somewhere New, Mark does a lot of the vocals on that track. There are some proper high notes on that track, aren't there?
Oh, he did have his tight pants on that day, Abby. He did, yeah. And they did need a couple of tightening ups at the side on the pull chords. But yes, he can hit them high notes. He's very good at that.
And Charles Rees produced it, didn't he? It's been produced at Paul's Studios, Black Barn.
Yeah, Charles engineered it.
Yeah.
He was the engineer on it, and me and Mark done the production side of that side of things. Obviously, you know that Charles is Paul's sound engineer also. Obviously, he comes